And we're underway, and a goal to start things off as Alumni and USA SOCAL competing, and Alumni scoring first on the goal from Nikola Vavic. So the one member of the USA men's national team for Alumni coming through. Alumni in the white caps, USA SOCAL in the dark. Greg Meskel, John Abdu here in Berkeley. Second match of the day for our National League Championship. New York Athletic Club, a big winner in our first game, racking up nearly 20 goals. SoCal looking for a backhand, but Shea Lapine is there for the save.
It was Kyle Trush, the UC Irvine Anteater, on that effort.
And on the other end now, here comes Alumni. Here's Vavic again, taking a look. Goes inside, backhand and a save. Alex Wolf pulls that down.
Yeah, this is going to be an exciting game, Greg. Lots of young talent here on this USA SoCal team. All the guys are still in college, still with eligibility left, fighting for their spots on the national team and trying to make an impression here, while the alumni, the veteran group, just out of college. A lot of these guys, a lot of multiple national champions coming back to play here, so we got ourselves a good matchup. As you see Ryan Sawyer jack up the shot from about 10 meters. Ryan Sawyer actually in high school, still out of the Chop Water Polo Club. Got a late invite here to come back up. Made a great impression in the Olympic Development Program, and then all of a sudden gets the invite to National League.
Has to be a very exciting opportunity for him to get this chance, and we'll see an exclusion. Goes against Austin Stevenson, and score it for Matt Burton, USC alum. Able to hit, and a 2-0 lead for Alumni here to start things off.
Alumni jumps out to the 2-0 lead on the back of their USC Trojans. Nikola Vavic for the first goal. Then you see Vavic get it back to his old teammate Burton for the quick attack on the man advantage.
Alumni 4-3 on the regular season coming into this championship tournament.
Yeah, Alumni right in the middle of the pack here. Right, looking to break into the top four this year. Last year they did not make the top four, and now finding their way and potentially looking to medal in their second season here in the National League. Dilworth with the backhand miss there out of 2 meters. The Pepperdine wave with that. Now you see Alumni on the counterattack. There it is, exclusion against USA SoCal. Alumni with another power play opportunity. Oh, awkward looking 6-on-5 there for Alumni as they went 4 into the 2-post the opposite way, the non-traditional way. And on the miss, as you see Joey Colton from Harvard University bringing the ball up on the far side of the pool. Exclusion on Sean Grab now. Power play for USA SoCal. Great cross pass there from Ryan Hurst, the youngster from Southern California. Cross pass over to Joey Colton from Harvard. Cross pass, catch and shoot. Beautiful 6-on-5 play. First goal of the game for USA SoCal to make it a 2-1 game here with 4:08 left in the first quarter. Can you hear me? So again, USA SoCal with their first goal of the game. So you get a good look over there on their bench, being coached by USA national team coaches Jack Coker, Drew Clute. Get their first goal of the quarter here. Under 4 minutes to play in the first. Alumni on the attack. Beautiful goal out of 2 meters there for Alumni. See lots of faking there up top from Burton. Beautiful entry pass into Morrison. Steps away and rips it for the natural goal out of 2 meters out of the center forward position. Austin Stevenson caught with his hands down. Big goal for Alumni as they keep and maintain their 2-goal lead. You see Chris Dilworth inside at 2 meters, although there's a turnover there. Joey Colton throws the ball away. Skips out of bounds as you see Shea Lapine, 2012 Olympian, in the cage for the Alumni Water Polo Club. The UCLA Bruin got to back up Merrill Moses in the 2012 London Olympics and now finds himself playing in the National League in its second season. There it is, an isolation post up over there for Vavic. You see him do this all the time at USC in his college days. Gets the post up, throws the backhand inside. Nikola Vavic, the senior team Olympic hopeful, as he would categorize himself, leading up to Rio this summer. Gets another goal here for the Alumni Water Polo Club. He's got 2 goals and an assist already this quarter. Chris Dilworth again here at 2 meters. You see Colton controlling the ball. Mikey Williams, the future Cal Bear, down on the wing with the ball. Shot clock winding down to 5 seconds. Another turnover there for Colton and USA SoCal. Ball back to Alumni as they try to push the counterattack here. 2:30 left in the first quarter. Order foul for grab inside. Little up and under play for Vavic. Tries to get it into JT Sarmento. Blocked by Alex Wolf, the UCLA Bruin. USA SoCal on the counterattack. Austin Stevenson up top with the ball now. Puts up the shot. Big save there from Shea Lapine on the left hand. Timeout, Alumni. Austin Stevenson trying to beat Lapine near side. Big save. Timeout, Alumni. You get 1 timeout per quarter in FINA competition in National League here, so they use it with 1:41 left in the first quarter. 4-1 lead for the Alumni Water Polo Club. See what they draw up here on the timeout as you get a good look at Eric Black and Eric Sturgeon, coaches for the Alumni Water Polo Club, as they get themselves going here. Alumni Water Polo Club comprised of athletes from multiple universities, University of Pacific, USC, UCLA, all over the map. Kevin Witt out of Loyola Marymount. So you see a variety of colleges getting together to form this alumni team. It's a great thing for the sport of water polo. They get together, created this club so they can compete in national championships like National League, the US Open, all across the calendar year. It gives an opportunity for athletes, high-level water polo athletes, to continue their careers at the next level. They'll start here, even strength. Again, 141 left here in the first quarter. A beautiful play off of the timeout. That's Jacob Young with the goal as you get a second look here. He gets the ball inside, turns around, no looks it, wrists it in off the back to give Alumni the 5-1 lead with 1:30 left here in the first quarter. Good timeout play drawn up there by the Alumni water polo coaches. It's a big quarter for them, 5 goals in the quarter, holding the SoCal to 1. As you get a good look at Duncan Lind inside at 2 meters as he draws the exclusion against JT Sarmento. Timeout, USA SoCal. Now they get their chance to set up a power play here with 1:15 left in the first quarter. That's Duncan Lind inside, drawing the exclusion, the Long Beach State 49er. So you get a good look at the Speaker Aquatic Center here. Beautiful facility. Big thanks to Cal for hosting us this weekend here, having the National League out in this wonderful venue. Spoke earlier of the second facility being built down the street here. The long water polo tradition here at Cal will continue, and their ability to host major events in the future will continue as well with a couple of venues. As you get a good look at Drew Clute talking to the USA SoCal team. It's a big opportunity for them. Get one back here as they're down 5-1 with 1:15 here left in the first quarter. Welcome back, Greg Meskel.
Thank you.
A little troubleshooting.
It's always something at a water polo tournament, you know?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Missed cap, maybe some stats, who knows?
And we are on it. USA Water Polo is on it. We are troubleshooting away here. As you see USA SoCal getting set up. Kyle Trush starting off with the ball.
So SoCal trailing by 4 here, looking for something late in this first period. As they work it around the perimeter. Ball comes near side now. Good look, thought they had Lind right in front. Long Beach State 49er. Side's coming even. Here's Trush. And connects. Trush might have been deflected on the way through to get past Lapine.
Kyle Trush, the anteater from UCI, rockets home a much-needed goal for USA SoCal as we get the look. A little broken man up for USA SoCal. Gets deflected off of the hand of the 2-meter defender, Matt Burton. Goes over the head of Shea Lapine. Alumni with 48 seconds now to try to get another goal.
And here's Kevin Witt, one of the veterans of the National League, former national team player. And Burton now. He'll take a look after the ordinary. Big fake, nothing there. And then a contra foul.
And that is for not putting the ball in play. Matt Burton off the ordinary foul and FINA rules. You got to do something with the ball. Either you got to shoot or you pass or you put it in play. And he did neither of those, so the ball awarded back to USA SoCal.
Shot clock off, just 11 seconds left. Asik working inside, deals it back out. Here's Trush, he'll take another look, and this one bounces away with 5 seconds left. As Lapine will let it fly. Long outlet, just 2 seconds left. 1, at the horn and a save, Wolf, and that's the end of the first after 1 in Berkeley. It's Alumni 5 and USA SOCAL 2. We're back after this.
So, you've got your hard-earned money, but you're not sure where to put it. Well, one of the best things that you can do is put it into a credit union. Credit unions are like banks, only better. They offer higher rates of return, lower fees, and are safe and secure. And because they're not for profit, they're all about putting the people first. With credit unions, you're not just another face in the crowd, you're a member. And credit unions are member-owned and member-operated. Take control of your finances. Visit or contact Sea Air Federal Credit Union to find out all of the great reasons why you should join.
You never know where the next Olympian might be coming from, but it could be water polo, and that starts with Splash Ball. Splash Ball is a program for children ages 5 through 9 designed to introduce them to the sport of water polo while promoting water safety. Improve swimming skills and learn a sport you'll love for a lifetime. For more information, visit splashballusa.org.
Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying.
Second quarter underway in Berkeley, and a jump ball to start things off on the opening sprint between Michael Williams and Nick Fadden. And still a battle for it, and Williams comes away with it.
Williams still in high school here in Northern California. Coming next year to, ironically, Cal to
There you
continue his water polo career. So
he'll be quite familiar with this pool. Skip shot there. Lapine bats it away, but Williams follows his own shot. Tries to move in and draws the ordinary. And now Ryan Hurst can take a look.
Ryan Hurst also committed to Cal recently, as announced on OC Varsity there with our good friend Dan Albano.
OC Varsity guy on Twitter. And the ball turns over. Minute gone by, second quarter. Matt Burton. Over the top, Vavic, goalie out, puts it away.
You get another goal for Vavic. He's on the 6-2 lead here for Alumni. You get a second look. He gets his third goal of the game. Another one from former teammate Matt Burton. Just gets inside on the youngster Mikey Williams. Gets inside water, gets the dry pass, and shoots it cross cage.
And Vavic now 3 goals in the match.
Go along with a couple assists too. He's just a playmaker. You know, people sometimes look at him, see an undersized left-handed player, and you know what most coaches see, including our senior national team coach, is someone who can do something with the ball in his hand every time he touches it. So.
Also doesn't hurt he's left-handed.
Yep.
Good defense there on the perimeter. Lance Morrison batting that one down. Skip shot, and Lapine is there. Turning away Sawyer.
Ryan Sawyer, you can tell the youth on some of these players. They had Duncan Lind inside just facing them straight up. A good opportunity to put the ball into 2 meters, but you tell their youth looking to set the goal, looking to shoot first, pass second, and that'll change as they hopefully learn some lessons here playing in the National League.
Lynn now breaking free, gives up the ball. Though he had a path to the goal. Instead goes outside. Here's Trush, Jack Trush.
Yeah.
And he draws the exclusion. That'll go on Burton.
Yeah, the younger brother, Jack Trush, to Kyle here, another anteater. Goes inside water on Burton and draws the exclusion. Great opportunity for USA SOCAL.
Quick shot, Lapine, one hand, bats it down. 5:14 to play, second quarter. 6-2, the lead for Alumni. Shea Lapine, another save, and he's been keeping busy as a goalkeeper, coming off of a gold medal with the beach handball team.
That's right.
At the Pan American Games. So he's kept those reflexes up and on the sand now with the USA beach handball team. Exclusion there on USA SOCAL. And then a goal. And another for Alumni. Sean Grab.
Yeah, Sean Grab on the inside post. Good execution there on the 6-on-5 for the Alumni Water Polo Club as we get a second look. Good ball movement. And Vavic, another assist as he finds the 2-post. That's just something he does so well, is read the player advantage situation. Second the ball touched his hands, he sees the open player, Sean Grab on the post, delivers the ball right in his hands for an easy goal. Vavic just racking up the points here in the first half for Alumni.
Scoring and assisting. And now a big line change here for Alumni. Vavic and company check out, and they'll get some of the bench involved.
You know, we talked about Vavic earlier, another Olympic hopeful here as we head towards Rio. Team USA hoping he can pass the ball like that in the games this August.
Shot clock to 6. Looking from the outside. Double team and thrown away. Easy steal there for Sarmento.
That's the second time I've seen one of these younger players, Bailey Jarvis from 680 Water Polo Club, Northern California, here getting a chance to play a little, where they have the center open inside and choose to pass away from it or shoot. And they're going to have to learn to put the ball into the center to trust these big guys, Dilworth and Lind inside, and as that's your highest percentage look.
Shot attempt high over the goal. And it comes back to USA SOCAL. Under 4 to play, first half. The look inside. And an exclusion called.
And there it is. Dilworth inside draws the exclusion. Like I said, Greg, you get the ball to the center, good things happen. Player advantage opportunity.
Jacob Young excluded. Field block there. And Witt turns that one away, and sides are even now with 3:20 to play in the second quarter.
Kevin Witt from LMU, the national team veteran. Just so savvy, he was in a great position, had his arm in the right place, knew exactly what was going to happen, gets the field block, gets the ball back in the hands of the Alumni.
Witt a few fakes, then gives to Lenhart, who tries to go inside. We'll get a exclusion first. Stevenson goes off, and then a batted pass, and then immediately a steal for SoCal, so sides will come even right away.
Andrew Rigo tried to attack quick there, try to get the quick goal right away. Gets turned away. So what turns out to be a good exclusion for USA SOCAL as they get the ball back. Another turnover for Joey Colton. That's 3 turnovers for him in the first half. Uncharacteristic of a guy who, is actually, in my opinion, one of the best ball handlers in the country, one of the best right side players in decision making. Turns the ball over again here as USA SOCAL looking to find their rhythm offensively.
Colton playing collegially for Harvard. Ball goes inside, backhand and off the bar. The attempt there from Witt. Under 2 to play, first half. And just an ordinary in transition.
Yeah, USA SOCAL trying to get into this rhythm offensively. I think they'd be well served again to try to feed Dilworth inside, Linda inside. As you see, Dilworth inside with the ball. They get it to him.
Spinning in, but no call. And Lapine takes it away, and Alumni will call for time with 1:36 to play in the first half.
It was a good opportunity. They did the right thing, got the ball to Dilworth. He makes a great turn, but just has his head down in the water, so doesn't realize or feel the defender off him on his back with his hands up. Great opportunity if he had his head up to score a high percentage ball right in front of the goal. Let's get a good look at Coach Alex Rodriguez, junior national team coach for USA. Getting a chance to come inside right now and talk to some of these young players who are trying to piece this team together for USA SOCAL. Missing some guys. Some guys have been playing all year. Bryce Horman, James Walters for USA SOCAL to USC. Finals week coming up, and couldn't get away as the academics always come first.
Yeah. These guys want to make sure they're eligible to play water polo, so they got to take care of the schoolwork.
Indeed. And until the National League has some 6-figure salaries for these guys coming out of college, I think school needs to come first. Maybe
Yeah.
as opposed to some of the guys we're watching in the NFL draft the last couple of days. But yeah, our college players need to stay in school.
Yeah, those guys, bit of a different tax bracket.
Yes. And maybe a different approach to college athletics in general than, let's say, a water polo student athlete at the NCAA level.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a few more obvious statements to make as the game progresses here,
You're
Greg.
like that-
Just let me know.
You're like the Captain Obvious guy
Yes.
from, what is that, Booking.com or Hotels.com?
Hotels.com.
Yeah.
He's one of my heroes.
Minute 28 to play. Entry inside. And no shot there. It is turned over.
Ball back to USA SOCAL. 1:15 left in the first half. Alex Wolf just turns it over.
And now we'll go the other way. This is going to be an easy one for Nikola Vavic. And he's going to get into position. Oh, a little trickery. Spins it behind his head.
Oh, the fans got to like that one. That's a Sports Center top 10 nomination.
Hashtag SC top 10 right there. Nikola Vavic. Let's take a second look at this one.
The goalie turns the ball over, gives it right back to him, and then flips it over his ear with a spin left-handed in the cross-cage goal.
I love it.
Yeah, we've been praising him all game, Greg, but he just really is one of the craftiest, smartest water polo players we have. And to have also the confidence to take that kind of a shot in a game like this speaks volumes.
He's feeling good, up 7-2.
Yeah. 59 seconds now left here in the first half. Alumni in control here.
Is there a name for that shot, John?
A spin lob would be what most people would call that, but a traditional spin lob would go, kind of forward with your hand. He went reverse behind his head, so maybe I would call that the reverse backhand spin lob if I had to piece it all together.
Yeah. Maybe he just invented a new shot.
Yes.
Maybe it's the Nicola from now on if you pull one of those moves.
Yeah, but you got to be left-handed to do it. Yeah.
Although I'm sure someone in Serbia did that shot 20 years ago, so I apologize if that's already been named after somebody.
Sure.
Entry inside and a steal under a minute to play. Second quarter action.
Just another turnover for USA SoCal. Can't get themselves going, offensively speaking. And if you can't really control the ball on offense, you're going to give up a lot of counterattacks and a lot of opportunities on the opposite end.
Everybody converging on that entry pass. From the outside, the lob, and Wolf was able to get back in time. And a timeout called. With 16 seconds left in the second quarter and an 8-2 lead for Alumni. Coach Jack Coker looking to talk some things over. Busy couple of weeks coming up for the USA men's national team, which Coach Coker is a part of. They'll have May 20th, a game against Australia in Pomona. And then on May 22nd, a big doubleheader at USC. 1 o'clock start, live coverage on NBC Sports Network. But tickets on sale for both of those games at usawaterpolo.org. And really not too many chances to see this men's national team as a full unit before they head to Rio. So if you're in the Southern California area, those are two good opportunities.
Yeah, no doubt, Greg. And all of that happening after the men go to Japan to compete in the FINA Intercontinental Cup.
Yeah,
starting next week.
Yeah, they leave a
week from today.
Yeah, in about a week, right?
Yep. A week from today, head over to Yokohama, I believe, Japan. And they'll play there in the Intercontinental Cup against the likes of Brazil, China, Japan, Australia, which is a precursor, a qualifying event for the World League Super Final, which will be in China in June. And as soon as they get back, Australia will be joining them on the trip back to Southern California. And again, as you said, Greg, great opportunity to see these guys play live at Pomona and USC before the summer begins.
Out of the timeout, just 6 seconds left. SoCal looking to make something happen. Inside pass, Vavic tips it away, and that's the end of the first half with Alumni leading USA SoCal 8-2. We are back with the third quarter. You're watching live on USA Water Polo TV.
So, you've got your hard-earned money, but you're not sure where to put it. Well, one of the best things that you can do is put it into a credit union. Credit unions are like banks, only better. They offer higher rates of return, lower fees, and are safe and secure. And because they're not for profit, they're all about putting the people first. With credit unions, you're not just another face in the crowd, you're a member. And credit unions are member-owned and member-operated. Take control of your finances. Visit or contact Sea Air Federal Credit Union to find out all of the great reasons why you should join.
You never know where the next Olympian might be coming from, but it could be water polo, and that starts with Splash Ball. Splash Ball is a program for children ages 5 through 9 designed to introduce them to the sport of water polo while promoting water safety. Improve swimming skills and learn a sport you'll love for a lifetime. For more information, visit splashballusa.org. Third quarter underway in Berkeley, a 8-2 lead for Alumni. So our first two games of the day a bit on the lopsided side. And another jump ball. John, last time you've seen two jump balls in the same game.
I'm not sure. Maybe 14 and unders.
Yeah.
Santa Barbara Water Polo Club about 4 years ago.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of a good example, but yeah, that's
It just doesn't happen a ton is where I was going with that.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. Alumni in the white. This is USA SOCAL in the blue as we get things going here in the third. That pass got away from Vavic there. Sailed it into the out-of-bounds area.
Can't be perfect. You know, he's got a plethora of goals and assists in the game. You got to throw in a turnover every once in a while to keep you human.
Including our early favorite for National League goal of the day. Exclusion called.
So
Connor Vergy excluded.
No, it was actually Vavic. So Vavic with the turnover and then the exclusion on the opposite end.
You know, it's funny. Vergy gave a look as if he was the one who did it and was upset about it, but it was actually Vavic going off.
Yeah. Well, a lot of times there's so much fighting going on in the water that you assume it's you, but it could be your teammate.
Yeah. And SoCal responds. Austin Stevenson with a power play goal.
And there it is, a positive possession for USA SoCal to start the second half. As you get a second look here, it was Marco Asic on the drive who drew the exclusion. And you see Austin Stevenson keeping the ball high and buries it cross cage. Another Long Beach State 49er. As they get on the goal on the board here first, 9-3 with about 6:50 left in the third quarter.
In our next game coming up, the 2-versus-7 matchup. As goalie is out, Wolf is there to come up with the steal. Also, a goalie change for Alumni. They've gone to Steve Barrington now in the goal. But our next game, 2-versus-7, USA Blue, USA Red, coming up at around 11:40 a.m. Lob attempt and batted down. Griffin Lerman there for the steal. Now a long outlet on the other end. The skip, but Wolf there for the save on the Rigo attempt. And back and forth we go. A lot of end-to-end action here.
Well, Rigo decided not to swim back on defense. Taking his time. Quick shot there and a turnover from Team USA. Gets him the ball back, and he just turns it right back over to Team USA.
5 on the shot clock. That one's off the bar, long rebound. A battle for it. And so they're going to pull the ball out here. And it will be Alumni ball.
Well, there you go.
Wolf, another stop. And Wolf hangs on to it, and now he'll set things up. They move in. Shot clock to 10. Big field block there.
There's Connor Vergi making his presence felt, shot blocking Marco Asic. Marco would have been wise to catch and shoot that ball right away. Faked on an open goal before he shot.
And Stevenson will slow things down a bit as they regroup top of the perimeter. Quick catch and shoot from the far side. That's off the mark. Ryan Sawyer trying to put that one away. And now in transition, an exclusion and a long outlet pass. Duncan Lind is excluded. And a power play here for Alumni and a timeout called by Alumni.
A good timeout there from Alumni. The exclusion was in the backcourt. So by the time they would have gone the ball all the way down there, tried to set up, they probably wouldn't have had any time on the player advantage opportunity. So they call timeout here with about 4:59 left in the third quarter with a 9-3 lead and an opportunity to set up their power play.
Three minutes gone by, third quarter. Alumni has been in control since the beginning here, ahead 9-3. New York Athletic Club has already moved on to the semifinals tonight.
Yep.
And not too surprising there, undefeated all season long. You'd expect them to work their way into the championship, but other teams will, of course, have a say about that. They'll be back up against the winner of this game at 3:40 p.m. and right now looking like Alumni. And then after this, we'll get into the rest of our opening round play, which will set up the rest of our semifinals. So our semis tonight at 3:40 and 6:20. Figure out who will play for the National League Championship tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. Left-hander delivers. Kevin Witt is on the mark for a 10-3 lead.
Yeah, beautiful shot there from the national team veteran Kevin Witt as you get another look. I love how he holds the ball, Greg. He gets the ball way back behind his head. You know, gets good body faking as he's moving the ball. It's not just his hand. He's not just shaking his arm wildly with no reason. He gets his whole body, his legs into his fake, and he buries it cross cage. A real deceptive shot to block.
And Witt still game ready. You know, obviously he's a guy that's not in the national team mix anymore, but has been able to stay at a level where he can still play competitively, even though he's not having to train 6-7 hours a day.
Yeah, it's some of those guys that are just pool rats, and he's still coaching high school water polo in the Glendale area, so he gets in the water, with his athletes and keeps himself fit. But just someone, he's kind of a pool rat, as they say, right? Always in the water, always around, always finds a game. We'll get called on sometimes to come scrimmage with the national team to push some guys around. So just a valuable asset, one of the all-time greats here in USA.
Just 6 on the shot clock here for Alumni. Speaking of Witt, he controls right now. 2 seconds left, and he'll let this one be. Dumps it aside. And SoCal will control.
And as we praise him, it's a very smart dump of the ball, as we say in water polo. Keeps the transition from happening.
Lance Morrison excluded for Alumni in the backcourt, and a timeout called by USA SOCAL. These games being played under FINA rules, so each team gets 1 timeout per quarter. User to lose it.
You know, we talked about this earlier, Greg. You get a good look here at as you get a good look at the USA SoCal bench preparing. But these youngsters who are playing in college right now then come to the National League, play their college games at 25 meters, come to the National League, play their games at 30 meters, which is the FINA regulation and how the Olympics will be played here at Rio at the end of the summer. But it is a difference. There is a difference. You look out here, and for a lot of these guys, as they were walking in this morning, making the comments that the pool looked like the ocean. It looked so big compared to. But you would think 5 meters wouldn't make that big of a difference. But in terms of conditioning and spacing and how the game is played, the shot clock doesn't change. 25 meters with a 30-second shot clock, 30 meters with a 30-second shot clock. So I know there's not a lot of logic in that, but at the same time, this game can only be played by the most highly conditioned athletes in the world. And so that tends to be some of the difference makers in these games.
Especially at this level, you've got to have some of the best competing. And of course, if you're ever thinking about just getting into water polo, you don't have to jump into 30 meters with a 30-second shot clock. There is a couple of more opportunities out there where it's a little bit of a ramping up process before you get to this level.
No doubt.
Lob over the top, little pitch and catch. Still on the advantage, side's now coming even. And field blocked. Witt is there, so Kevin Witt has been all over the place here in this third quarter.
Just another steady shot block. You can tell he wasn't waving his arm around, wasn't losing his legs, just kept his arm in the right position. Gets another field block from that spot in the pool. You know, but even talking to some of I've had the opportunity to watch European Championships live in Belgrade, to talk to some of the international coaches, tops in the world, and a lot of them say, you know, the 30 meters at a 30-second shot clock, there just isn't much time to do a lot. You know, a lot of teams come into the front court, they play 12 seconds as we see Jacob Young draw the exclusion. The feed coming from Nikola Vavic, and there'll be a stoppage of play for Young to put his cap back on.
As Williams goes off on the exclusion.
But, you know, Greg, you get about 12 seconds in that front court, so maybe you get one attack, and now you're trying to say, hey, I don't want to get countered at the other end and give up all this water for the team to go back and counterattack the other way. So you got to be conservative in a game like this, in a situation like this.
Witt walks it in, deals it off, and they put it away. Andrew Rigo on the dish from Witt. And Alumni adds another. Pushing ahead now, 10-3, 2:41 to go in the third.
And take a close look here at Witt as he fakes, gets the defense to put all their attention on him. 4 field blockers, only paying attention to Witt. Drops the ball over to Rigo, and he gets a quick catch and shoot with nobody on him. So lots of credit to Witt on the assist. Rigo with a goal. Alumni rolling here with 2:40 left in the third quarter.
That was a bit of a no look on the pass too. So Rigo caught it cleanly, and by the time he was releasing it, really tough to block that ball.
Absolutely. Well, every team would love to have a left-handed player that could pass the ball and see the field the way that Witt and Vavic do for Alumni. So they do have that in their advantage. Probably the 2 of the best left-handers in the game playing on one team here in National League.
SoCal will get an opportunity here on the 6-on-5. Sarmento, the excluded player. And a power play here for SoCal. Can they take advantage, trailing by 7 here in the third? A few fakes inside and a save.
And that is the play that USA SoCal is looking for as they try to set up Trush there inside on the post. Shot the ball without looking at the goal, so he gets buried. You know, fundamental way would be to grab that ball, catch, pause, look at the goal, and then put it away.
Barrington able to come up with that stop. And they'll call an exclusion on the other side. That'll be Kyle Trush. Time winding down, third quarter. Good look in front, the redirect, but a Wolf denies it. They had Jacob Young on the front doorstep.
That's the second time they've kind of gone with this 4 wide inside of the 2 posts on a reverse type play there. Not a high percentage goal as or shot, I should say, as you're not looking at the goal when you take that shot. But Young with good hands, Burton with a good look, and Wolf with a better save.
On the other end, a much needed goal. Austin Stevenson adds another.
Second goal of the game for Stevenson as we get another look, this time at even strength. Looks like he's going to put the ball inside to his teammate Duncan Lynn, keeps the ball high, and buries the shot right away. Austin Stevenson from the American River Water Polo Club in the Sacramento, California area, so closer to his hometown here. Getting some time to play in the National League for USA SOCAL.
Not a terrible drive over from the Sacramento area here to Berkeley.
No,
depending on what time of day, but
no. A lot of the Alumni Water Polo Club guys, played for UOP and USC are from the Central Valley area, Sacramento area as well, and so I think they're happy to be a little closer to home, playing the finals here at Cal.
just 30 seconds left in the third, 10-4. Alumni, Wolf, able to pull it down after the big field block from Dilworth, and then an exclusion in transition.
Yeah, good exclusion drawn there from Ryan Sawyer, the youngster, and then he gets the ball up ahead, and they call it, draws the penalty shot.
Nicely done there. So Sawyer, end-to-end action, draws the penalty. That will set it up for Jack Trush to try and score on the 5-meter. And off the mark. Trush shoots it wide, and an easy goal there for SoCal not to be, stays 10-4.
Sounded like there was a tip out on that shot, but it could have
Yeah,
SoCal could have retained possession there.
See if we can get a replay on that one. End of the third. Wolf pulls it down. He'll let her fly. And that one is pulled down by Barrington, and that's the end of 3 quarters. Alumni maintains control. They're ahead 10-4. We return after this.
So, you've got your hard-earned money, but you're not sure where to put it. Well, one of the best things that you can do is put it into a credit union. Credit unions are like banks, only better. They offer higher rates of return, lower fees, and are safe and secure. And because they're not for profit, they're all about putting the people first. With credit unions, you're not just another face in the crowd, you're a member. And credit unions are member-owned and member-operated. Take control of your finances. Visit or contact Sea Air Federal Credit Union to find out all of the great reasons why you should join.
You never know where the next Olympian might be coming from, but it could be water polo, and that starts with Splash Ball. Splash Ball is a program for children ages 5 through 9 designed to introduce them to the sport of water polo while promoting water safety. Improve swimming skills and learn a sport you'll love for a lifetime. For more information, visit splashballusa.org. Fourth quarter, ball is in the water, and we've begun between Alumni and USA SOCAL. Alumni leading 10-4, and looking to close this one out. Set up a meeting with the New York Athletic Club in the semifinals later on today.
That'll be an interesting semifinal game if things keep going this route as as Jacob Young gets the ball in his hand.
Exclusion against Tresh. Obviously, anything's possible. It's just hard to see that Nyack team losing this year. They are loaded,
yes,
to the max, and we didn't even really see the A effort out of them this morning.
Right.
If they come out and really determined to want to win a game, as Witt adds another, it's going to be hard for another team, I think, to stay with them for all 4 quarters.
Yeah, there's no doubt as we see Witt put away another goal from up top and his sharp shooting. But I think guys like Vavic and Witt are going to give him a little bit of a hard time.
Sure.
This afternoon in the semis. It's difficult to defend those left-handers, but I think you're right, Greg. If we were if water polo was in Las Vegas in a sporting book, I think New York Athletic Club would be the odds-on favorite, and I think if you bet $100 on them winning nationally, you'd probably get back 10. The odds are heavily in their favor to do this, considering the team they've recruited for this season.
Minute gone by, fourth quarter. Shot clock about to expire. Wolf. Actually make that Barrington able to knock it down. Wolf on the other end for SoCal.
That was barely Jarvis, the youngster. NorCal did a great job in the Olympic development program this season and getting a second look here to compete in the National League. Youngster's got a lot of potential. He's going to be a star in the college game here soon. As you see, Wolf almost turning the ball over again. Just part of his game that he's going to have to improve on as he moves forward here. Wolf is his passing out of the goal.
Shot clock to 6. Wide of the goal on that attempt there from Jarvis. Long outlet here. And just waiting for it, Nick Fadden. Wolf out. Lob is spiked down in his face. Wolf turns it away. And then to make matters worse for Fadden, he's excluded. What a stuff from Wolf. I think Nick didn't realize he was 6'7" because he came up big.
Was that Alex Wolf or Hassan Whiteside? That was a big shot block there,
yeah,
right in front of the goal.
I'd like to see another look at that. That was a monster stuff.
Yeah. A couple of highlights this game so far as USA SoCal attacks here on the power play.
Shot clock to 3, to 2, last chance. And it's tipped. The bat is there.
Yep, that's a goal.
Stuffing it home, Duncan Lind. Right place, right time.
Yeah.
Just batted it in.
Well, and they get the you may have heard the buzzer sound, but there's a reset on the shot clock with the shot that came up from Austin Stevenson. So he puts up the shot, and there's a reset. Boom. Rebound goes to Duncan Lind. A fortuitous goal as he's sitting on the post. But yeah, I would love to get another look at that Alex Wolf swat inside. But we saw Merrill Moses do this earlier in the game on those one versus goalies in the counterattack. The goalies move up, trying to bait the offensive player in a lobbing. And Moses was successful earlier in the game. And then you see the young protege Wolf do the same thing. Baits him into the lob and swats it away.
Yeah, played right into his hands. 5 minutes to go. outside shot is wide. Fourth quarter action here. Alumni 11-5. They lead over USA SOCAL. Skip is in on the other end. In transition, Ryan Sawyer.
Yeah, Sawyer hustling on the counterattack. An impressive outing for the young man. Just a few possessions ago, he drew an exclusion and a penalty shot. We see him again hustling in the counterattack. Gets a beautiful feed from Joey Colton on the cross pass. Catch and shoot, goal. And Sawyer has yet to even play his senior year in high school. And out here making some noise in National League.
Highly valuable experience, to say the least. Leading from the outside. 11-6, Alumni in front. SoCal trying to make one last charge. Tipped away, and they'll come up with a steal. Good defense down low there from Sean Thomas.
Yeah, Thomas with the tip out, and USA SoCal trying to fight their way back in with only 4 minutes left here in the fourth quarter.
Under 4 to play, shot clock to 4. Another goal. Sawyer hitting again. And now an 11-7 game.
And again, Sawyer doing it the right way. Off a cross pass, catch and shoot. The ball comes all the way from Mikey Williams, the other side of the pool. No hesitation when the ball touches Sawyer's hands. Catch and shoot. Another goal for the youngster and really making a name for himself out here in National League in the finals. You know, I think to me, Greg, this is one of the best things about the league is the ability for these young guys to get opportunities to play against older players and improve their skills, and also for the national team system to find new talent. Ryan Sawyer was not involved in USA Water Polo a year ago and made his way through the ODP program, identified, does well at the selection camps and championships, and gets an invite here and immediately proven the decision to be a right one.
Vavic. He's denied. Asic there hammers down that shot attempt on the field block. And 3:18 to go. SoCal within 4.
Yeah, big shot block from Asic against the against Vavic, and here they come on the attack again, trying to get themselves back in this game. USA SoCal with a good opportunity. Austin Stevenson with some inside water in front of the goal.
And they'll draw an exclusion.
Good
Vavic excluded.
Good move by Austin Stevenson to draw the exclusion.
Can USA SoCal keep this rally going? Off the bar, rebound all the way back near mid-pool. And Asic will go and get it, and they'll restart. Power play's over, sides are even. Here's Asic moving in. A couple of fakes. Shot clock to 6. Entry, and they lose the handle. Looking for Lind, and it's tapped away. Witt controls, and 2:10 to play. Alumni has it, and that probably needed to go there for SoCal Alumni. Now in good shape here, up by 4 with just 2 minutes to play.
Definitely, that was the inflection point there. They get a goal, it's a game. No goal, and now Alumni can work the clock and mathematically put themselves in a position to put the game away.
Skip attempt, Wolf, 2 hands. And a penalty is called as Vavic was going for that rebound. and they'll call it against Wolf.
Yeah, it makes sense. Well, Vavic did one of his signature crafty moves as the shot went up. He went underwater to try to pop up and surprise the goalie. Surprises the goalie. Ball goes underwater. Not something you could pull off in the Olympic Games, but something you could do with a 4-goal lead with 1:40 left.
Vavic. And save Wolf.
I think Vavic tried to go for the over-the-head shot there. Gets swallowed up by Wolf.
And a steal. And a timeout. So Alumni will call for time with 1:19 to play. On their way to victory here, 11-7. They will move on to meet the New York Athletic Club. And then it'll be Republica versus USA SOCAL in the 5-8 semifinal. And up next, our 2 versus 7 matchup. USA Blue, chock full of USA men's national team athletes and kind of that next generation of guys, if you will. If Nyack's the more established crew in some respects with Azevedo and Moses.
Yeah.
USA Blue is some of the up-and-comers, Barron, Cupido,
Rolsa.
against USA Red.
Yeah. You see some of these guys that are still in college, getting their chance to, to keep playing as they have to be kind of under that. Again, we talked about this, the umbrella to maintain their eligibility of being identified. But, you'll see a lot of hopefuls on that roster. Carniglia, Bennett Williams, Nick Bisconti out of Cal as well, playing in his home pool.
Under a minute to play. Vavic, after the ordinary, swings to his right and missed wide right on the attempt there by Lenhart. And now USA SoCal will use their timeout with 52 seconds left, trailing 11-7 here in the 4th.
I think it's an opportunity to continue to develop the young guys. USA coaches taking advantage of the timeout with 52 seconds left to try to set something up, get another teachable moment for these athletes. But it'll be an interesting look in this next game. USA Blue, USA Red. You have the USA Blue, these older college guys. You would say kind of you may even call them the senior B team, with a mix of the A guys, and then
Sure.
The USA Red being the youth team, junior national team, are kind of born in '98 and under, up and comers. So most of them still in high school, moving their way up. The 2 goalies, Sam Krutenog and Sam Murphy, the 2 Sams as we refer them to, are both born in 2000. So both juniors in high school, still moving their way up. So some really youngsters in the next game, going against some older guys, but this is the future. This is the pipeline of athletes that are being developed for future games.
That's how these guys will get ready when it's their crack, whether it's Tokyo or 2024, wherever that might be when it comes to the next couple of Olympic Games.
I think we know where 2024 is going to be, Greg. We're going to be optimistic and keep talking about Los Angeles hosting those games.
Yeah, I think we are all very excited about that possibility, and it would be really something special if that could come true.
Absolutely.
Aggressive defense there from Lenhart on the perimeter. Out of the timeout here for SoCal. They look to go inside. Step out, save. Barrington tips it away. They go right back inside after the deflection, and an exclusion called.
Beautiful pass inside back into Sean Thomas to draw the exclusion, and there's Colton with a wide open goal after the pass from Ryan Sawyer, locking down the defense, getting another point.
Joey Colton connecting and making it an 11-8 game, so it gets back to be a 3-goal game, but a little too late as far as the final outcome of this one is concerned.
You get a second look at here. They draw the exclusion inside. Sawyer with a dime over to Joey Colton, catch and shoot, goal. Alumni will choose to run the clock out. 20 seconds left here. They'll let the clock run, not expend any more energy, and try to finish this game off. Ball's away.
And this will do it as the ball turns over one last time. 1 second left. They won't get a shot off, and that's the final. Alumni defeating USA SOCAL 11-8. Credit SOCAL for rallying. They trailed 8-2 at the half. They made this a game 11-8, but it'll be Alumni moving on to meet New York Athletic Club in the first semifinal. And it'll be USA SOCAL falling back to our 5-8 bracket. More first round action here for the National League Championship coming up at 11:40 a.m. USA Blue, USA Red. Come back and join us here on USA Water Polo TV.